Hey guys, this is 4.2, a little bit of homework help. I'm just going to go through one of each of the types of problems you're dealing with. So up here, let's take a look at question number 8. Let's use some fun colors this time. Okay, so question number 8. First thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to find the vertex right out of the equation, because that's what this type of equation is beneficial for. We switch the sign of the number with x, which becomes a -1. And we keep the other number the way that it is, which is a -3. So right now I know that my vertex is at -1, -3. It should be right there. That also tells me that the axis of symmetry is going to come right through there. Okay. Looking at my equation, it's a +2, so I do know that this is going to trend upward as it opens up. But let's grab our calculator. You're more than welcome to do this by hand, but I'm just going to use my calculator and do it that way. Alright, so we're going to go to y equals, clear this out, it's 2 parentheses x plus 1, close parentheses, squared, and then -3. We get a quick graph. Oh, something went wrong. Y equals, oh, I missed a sign here. Insert, I need to insert a plus. I must have missed my plus. Let's try that again. Hey, look, my graph has a vertex over here on the left side. Okay, get that in all right. 2 times x plus 1 squared minus 3. All right, just looked a little funny. Okay, so we have our graph right through here, and we just need a couple of points. So I'm going to go to the table. Notice -1, -3 really is the center of my symmetry. You can kind of see that in the symmetry there. I just need a couple of points like 0, -1, -2, -1. So if I go to -2, -1, 0, -1, I need a couple more points. Go back to my graph. -3 is at 5 and 1 is at 5. So I go to 1, I'm up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And -3, the next number over, up here at -5, should be enough to create that curve. Excuse my imperfections, but there we are. That's it. The only thing this did was give me the vertex right away. Otherwise, it's not a real benefit to it. Now, I want you to understand, while I kind of say there's no benefit to it, I'm saying that while understanding there are questions that are super easy to answer if we have them in this format. For instance, I want to know the lowest that this thing goes. I don't even have to graph it. I know that the lowest this thing will ever go is -3, because I know that its vertex is at -1, -3, and it's a positive. Okay, I can tell a lot of information about that. I can also tell when it's at its low spot would be at -1. I know that that's the left-right motion of its low spot. Okay, so I can read a lot of information out of that. Let's take a look at question number 15 as our other example. This version of the equation doesn't give me the vertex, but what it does give me are 2 points, one at -2 and one at -6, where I'm going to be crossing the x-axis. So 1, 2, got to have a dot there. 3, 4, 5, 6, got to have a dot there. And I might need to go a little bit further, but I know that it's crossing in these 2 spots. Now, if I take the average of -2 and -6, I look for the middle of that, it would put me at -4. I know that my vertex has to be somewhere on the line x equals -4 on this axis of symmetry. Still probably going to use my calculator to help along the way. So let's clear that out. 3 parentheses. Oops, that was not a parentheses. Let's clear that over. Can't use the keyboard the same as I would on a regular calculator. So 3 parentheses x plus 2. Close parentheses, open parentheses, x plus 6. Whoops, I missed the plus again. Close my parentheses. And if I graph it, looks like I've got a point there at -6, a point there at -2. That's nice. Now, I probably could have seen that just from the graph. But let's go ahead and go to the table. And at -4, it says that I'm at -12. So I got to go down quite a ways here. That's fine. I can go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll call that 12 down. There's my vertex. Okay, now I need to come up with a couple more points. I look around that. Look, negative 6, 0 and negative 2, 0. I already had those. Let's stay inside that. Let's look at negative 5 and negative 3 are both at negative 9. There's my negative 3. This is 12. That's going up 1, 2, 3. That should be about there and about there. You always have to just do the best you can if you're not using a piece of graph paper. But, you know, that's what you do what you can, all right? I know that if we had to do a really detailed, perfect graph, I'd probably tell you, hey, can you use a piece of graphing paper? Or can we use technology to do that? But those are our two graphs. I do need to state the vertex. It is down here, but I ought to make sure that everybody knows it's at negative 4, negative 12. Okay. Obviously, the other vertex was stated from the original problem. All right. Good luck, and we'll see you in class.